Heyo, it me, Nemi Noxwood, and today we are going about 9 days back in time to when I got up very early in the morning to go to London. So about a month and a half ago, my dad, who like me is a freak and an Anglophile, got in touch with me because he was running out of his favourite tea and his favourite body lotion, both of which are largely only available in England. He asked me, because he didn't have time, whether I would like to go to England for a weekend at his expense to stock up on tea and body lotion for him. And you know, who am I to say no to a free trip to London? Now, the day after he asked me to do this, I discovered that Cradle of Filth were playing the London Palladium, and I was just like, what, the planets are aligning, this is happening, absolutely. So I texted my friend Lindsay, who's the keyboard player and the backing vocalist of the band, and went, hey, I think I can actually go to this gig, like, holy shit, can you believe this? We might be in the same country again for once. And she was so stoked. She put me on the guest list. Yeah, it was great. So everything fell into place and I booked a room, I booked my flight, and off I went. So without further ado, let me introduce past Nemi, who is very tired, very barefaced, and waiting in the dark for her bus to the airport. Good, awfully early morning. In fact, good night. It's not even 4 AM. I got up at 2:30 in the morning because I'm on my way to the airport to go to London, where I'm going to be seeing Cradle of Filth at the London Palladium. Now, contrary to what the absolute insanity of my first video might make you believe, I am actually friends with the band, so I'm probably going to be hanging out with them at some point during the day. We'll see, details to be finalised. But yeah, let's do this. So I arrived about an hour and a half ago, and my plan was that I was going to go to my hotel room, get dressed, put on some makeup and go and find Lindsay. But my hotel decided to disrupt that plan by informing me that I'm not allowed to check in until 2 PM. So instead, I'm out for a walk and I'm gonna see if I can find a Boots and a Tesco so I can buy the things that my dad sent me here to get. So that's out of the way, and then I'll have tomorrow off to do whatever I want. So I guess it works out anyway. Must not succumb to temptation. I've never seen this in a shop before, and I am tempted to get literally every single one, especially the green ones. Not that I need them, but the green. That is an entire bag of body lotion. I hope my dad will be happy because this thing is so heavy. Oh no, it's happening. So Tesco Express does not have the tea that I'm looking for, so that was a long walk for nothing. So I think I'm gonna go and find a cafe and sit down and rest my arms for a minute before I carry on with my search. You know what? I was actually planning on going to some kind of small, cute local cafe, but then I realised I haven't had a basic white girl autumn drink this year yet, so let's go! Finally! I'm finally in my room, which is just okay. So my plan now is that I'm going to wash my face because it's disgusting. Then I'm gonna put on some makeup, get dressed and grab some early dinner, I think, before heading off to the London Palladium where I'm gonna see Cradle of Filth. After the show, I am told that I've got access to a VIP area with a special bar and that sort of stuff, which sounds cool. And I'm gonna hang out with Lindsay and the band and some other cool people. So can't wait for that. I'm really excited. And I'm so excited to see the show, honestly. I'm not sure I've ever been so excited for anything ever. Incidentally, this is the 7th time I'm seeing Cradle of Filth, so yeah, I'm casual as ever. Oh, and before you ask, I got the bat plushie because I am a child.
Can you hold it, please, just a second? Urns! It's good to see you.
You didn't picture this pro-Brexit, then? Saying fuck off!
So I am on my way back to my hotel now. I didn't film anything during the gig because I just wanted to experience it, and I'm so glad that I did because it was by far the best gig I've ever seen in my entire life, and that doesn't just go for Cradle, it's just in general. Like, it was absolutely insane. I've just been to the after party and I'm a little bit tipsy. Also, I haven't had anything to eat since like 10 AM. So if I wake up with a massive headache, then you'll know why. I've had an absolutely ridiculously incredible evening despite having an entire drink poured into my left eye. Other than that, it was completely perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. I'm so happy. Anyway, just wanted to pop in and tell you that I am tired and probably starving, but I can't really feel that anymore. And so happy. Like, I don't know how to describe how happy I am right now. Good morning. I am knackered. I am on my way to Camden Market because it's been so many years since I last visited that, so I thought I'd go and have a stroll around while I'm here. I didn't manage to find any tea yesterday, so I'm gonna do that today. Also, I'm covered in bruises because I was knocked down by a crowd surfer towards the end of the gig yesterday, so everything hurts. I'm so tired, but you know, worth it. Completely forgot how loud, crowded and touristy this place is. Yikes. I bought a skirt, and I shouldn't have, because I have no room for it in my luggage, but YOLO! I have had enough of this for today. While I really do enjoy Camden, it's so crowded. There are just too many people. It's doing my head in, so I'm gonna go. And then I'm gonna see if I can find that infamous Tesco and hopefully some tea for my dad. I am back in my room. I was planning on going out for dinner tonight, but I am exhausted and tired of people, to be honest. So instead I'm gonna... Instead I got a sandwich and I'm gonna spend the night packing and watching the latest installment in the Shane and Jeffrey series. And then I'm gonna shower because I am still gross from yesterday's gig. Anyway, this is probably gonna be my last check-in while I'm here because tomorrow morning I'm getting up at 3 to go to the airport and head back home. So I will see you guys back in Copenhagen. And you're back in the room. Firstly, I wanted to give a shout out to my new lovely friends who I met at the gig. Hi Jay, hi Hayley, hi Cleo. If you're watching this, you really helped make it a wonderful and memorable night. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I hope that I'll see you one day when I visit London again. Also, a huge thank you to the boys in Cradle of Filth and Lindsay for having me and for letting me hang out with them. It was a pleasure as always, and I hope that I will see you guys again soon. And finally, I would like to give a shout out to my dad, who's probably watching this. I'm so happy that I got to go on this trip, and it was thanks to you, so love you. Before I go, I'd like to tell a few stories from the gig because I was too happy and too overwhelmed when I was on my way back to remember to say all of these things. When I was about to take the photo with the band, I walked up to them, got in position, Danny put his arm around me, so did Lindsay, and then Lindsay leant over the back of my head and told Danny that, oh, by the way, if you need a wife, she'll marry you, for which I apologised sincerely. We weren't done there. No, not at all. Lindsay went, it's fine, she'll do your laundry and cook for you. To which I, ever smooth as rocky road, went, the laundry I can do, the cooking though, I might poison you. This is why I'm single. After this, I went into the venue itself and got a spot by the front, and I met Hayley and Jay there again, and Cleo joined us not long after, and it was great. For the rest of the night, Cleo and I were stopped continually by random people who wanted to take photos of us and with us because we looked weird. We took it in our stride though, it was amusing. It's always better when you're not alone, I will say. So shout out to Cleo once again for tolerating that with me, and for only pricking me once with your crown of thorns. After the gig, and after a lot of bickering with venue staff who wouldn't let me in because my bracelet was the wrong colour, I got to go to the after party where I had some drinks and chatted with some lovely people, and finally got to catch up with Lindsay a little bit. At one point, Lindsay introduced me to a lovely woman named Sue. She was really sweet and she complimented my appearance a lot. She loved my outfit, she loved my tattoos. It was super cute. I thought she looked a bit familiar. I couldn't really tell why though, so I asked her, who are you? What's your function? And she went, I'm Daniel's mother. Now you can probably guess who Daniel is in this equation. So I ended up having quite a long chat with Danny Filth's mum. She was fucking lovely. She was hilarious. She roasted him relentlessly. Just 11 out of 10, would hang out with her again. Later on, I ran into Danny and told him that his mother was the most delightful person I've ever met, and he grudgingly told me she's alright, and then he mimed hiding behind a taller person to escape her. And honestly, I relate. I'd probably have felt the same way if she were my mum. So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you guys so much for the amazing reception of my first video. I felt so warm and fuzzy reading all of your comments and seeing my subscriber count go up, and just, you guys really made me want to do this, and yeah, thank you. If you've got any questions or suggestions for future content, or you just want to chat, then write me in the comments and I will talk to you there. And I will see you in another video. Bye guys.